you can have a core business, but you can venture into multiple other streams of businesses.
Interesting thing. What do you think about the tenderpreneur business?
There's absolutely nothing wrong with tenders.
Sure.
There's absolutely nothing wrong. The only thing that I would change in tenders is that we bring in financial literacy for black people.
Yes.
Empower them with financial knowledge.
Yes.
Because the trend that I've seen being in the industry is that you do a 5 million rand job, you do it well, you get the money, but you don't have money for the next project.
Yeah.
Which always stifled me. It was like, okay, so
that's the point.
What is the problem that's happening here? So it's not that the jobs are not there. It's just that the financial literacy isn't there.
Sure.
So I think that's the only element that I would change in the, well, not change, but I would actually add.
Yes.
You know, is that, you know, let's empower our black businessmen with financial literacy.
Liking this video, why don't you hit the red button, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
What are your dreams right now?
Wow, my dreams, they are huge. But the one thing I could tell you, lately, God has placed in my heart this unemployment issue. So one of my dreams lately is just to alleviate, you know, the unemployment rate specifically in the youth. You know?
Sure.
Yeah, because I believe the youth has so much to offer. They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, drug abuse and stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean,
sure.
Everything is just it's the root of unemployment.
Yeah.
It's when you do not have an income, it creates idle hands. You know, and then you end up drugs, gangs.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah.
I better know implement auction. I know exactly what you're
Look where you are. Yeah.
We're zooming because we got associated with people who mentor us as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone watching us right now, on their phone, tablets, computer, whatever, or even a podcast listening? What would you say? They've got dreams and they don't know how to execute them, or they're not executing it all, or they don't know how to dream and navigate to what their passions are. What would you say to such a person?
Well, that's such a it's such a huge responsibility that you're placing on me. But what I would advise the youth is read. Like, read. Honestly, read as much as you can. Reading sharpens your thinking. It sharpens the way you reason stuff. So whatever you're pursuing, you have a more reasonable sense of mind when you're approaching whatever it is that you want to pursue.
Sure.
And the other thing is, not everyone is meant for business, if we can be just frank and honest. Running a business is tough. Being an entrepreneur is tough. Being a CEO is tough. You know, some people are just meant to be employed.
It just sounds fancy, but it's tough.
Yeah, it's just a fancy title. That's all it is. That's all it is. If it were up to me, I'd rather be employed, to be quite honest. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being employed.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong. You can live a fulfilled life without having a business. But the main thing is, are you happy doing that?
Sure.
You know? So whatever it is that you want to do, those are the critical questions you must ask yourself. Are you happy doing that? Is it your passion?
Sure.
Go for it. Just go for it. Just start.
Sure.
Wherever you are, you know, just start. Yeah. Put in that CV. Write that business plan. Talk to about wanting to host a show.
Wow.
You know, I mean, these are the things that actually happen when such interviews happen. You know, it's not only just the production team.
Yes.
There's actually an opportunity to have a presenter.
Yes.
You don't have to wait to be on Yo TV. Yo, I'm so old. Do they have Yo TV?
Yeah, there's still your TV. They're still around.
Yeah, so you can actually be a host at a YouTube channel. If that's your passion, start somewhere. You know, that's my thing. Just start.
Yo.
Literally. Yeah.
And even now we've got like tools to work with. We've got cell phones, we've got internet, we've got data, wherever we are, you know, and just start doing something. And
definitely.
And okay, this is the other thing. Most of us sijaha a profit.
Yes.
How do we move away from not just ukjaha a profit and putting on value on your craft or work?
That is actually a difficult thing to do. It's not easy, you know, especially when the reason why you're in business is because you're hungry. So it's hard for you not to focus on the profit when you're hungry.
Yeah.
So obviously your vision will be distorted, because at the end of the day, you're trying to pay bills, you're trying to pay your workers, and you're trying to deliver quality service delivery.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very tricky question to answer on how not to focus on profit, because the main reason of going into business is because of profit.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think it goes back to what is your niche?
Yes.
What is it that you want to do? What is your passion?
Sure.
You know, so once you figure that out and concentrate on that and perfect it, then the rest is kind of secondary. You know, it's you rewarding yourself.
Abantu mabefisa ukuthi baxhumane nawe mhlambe in terms of your business and stuff like that, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, I work via email. Okay. So I don't mind giving out my email. Sure. It's ps.gwala.
PS.
Yes.
Were you inspired by PS?
No. S is actually my second name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's ps.gwala@yahoo.com. So feel free to drop me an email or even drop me your phone number, and I'll call back with a private number.
Okay.
So you don't get my number.
Sure.
But yeah, you can get me via that. Yeah. Otherwise on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, no name. Can't get me.
You can't get.
Can't like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, thank you so much, man, for just coming and pulling through.
Yeah,
today's interview, guys, has been so rich, filled with knowledge, filled with advice. Let's just start and do something. We have no excuse. The unemployment rate will decrease as we start our own projects and putting out there those CVs. We need to read, we need to learn, because we'll advance as we do those things. But until next time, keep hustling, keep moving.